All right, my friends. Well, Greg from Ohio writes in. He has his money with Fidelity or LPL, and is with this custody at Fidelity. His question is, how does he figure out his fee? And he's paying. And then he asks, do you think he's paying too much? And the answer to the latter is, yeah, absolutely. There's no way paying an investment manager is worth the fee. It's just not. People can say all day long, like the Vanguard study, we have a gamma, alpha, beta, gamma, and gamma says how much a financial advisor nets you relative to the fees that you pay. Hey puppy, what a beautiful dog. Hey buddy, you're so pretty. It's a golden retriever, just gorgeous. Not as gorgeous as old Pablo, of course, but pretty gorgeous. Anyway, so they have these things at Vanguard. It's just there where financial advisors actually use this as their evidence of the reason you should pay them 1% a year. Hey, we save you, or we can increase your returns 3% a year for every 1% you pay us because of gamma. The whole thing is just a facade. It's silly. Do financial advisors, can they save you money? Absolutely. Is it? Can you quantify it relative to net returns? No. I mean, it's freaking stupid. The idea, because of all the different things we do, your cost us 1%, but we're going to net you 3% more in your returns. I'm surprised that is allowed, actually, because if I were to say, if I were to say, I will get you better performance than most of your peers, SEC would shoot me down. But yeah, that's truly what indexing does. It says at the end of the day, those who index without fees now, we're not talking investment management fees, we're just talking index fees, will outperform the vast majority of their peers. It's just, there's no debate about this. It's mathematical. I cannot stress this enough. Net of fees, those who index will outperform those who don't. And the reason for that is because of the bell curve and how it works. And I've gone over that a million times this Sunday. I won't go into that again here. Read John Bogle's Common Sense on Mutual Funds for more on that. What we got coming up here? Okay, I thought I saw some kind of animal coming to get me. It's just a person. Anyway, so the question of your second point, Greg, are you paying too much? The answer is unequivocally, yeah. Because you can get Vanguard at cost, essentially, just say 4 basis points. That's what you can pay in investment fees. And to pay anything more than that is it's your waste of money, because they're not doing anything to generate that kind of the fee that you're paying. I frankly don't care what you're paying. You might be paying 50 basis points. You might be paying 100 basis points. The idea is, if you are paying too much, yes. Now, does that mean it's the worst fee you ever paid? No. I mean, there are some people that need some guy or lady to manage their money and take care of everything. I got no qualm with that. But as long as it's done in the context of, hey, I'm here to service as like what's called a family office, where we're going to take charge of everything other than just picking stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. There's no value out of that at all. Hold on just a second. You got something right behind you there. All right. So anyway, got a busy day here today. Afternoon. So you shouldn't be paying that guy 1% management fee or anything like that. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. How do you find out what your total fee is? Well, it's simple. You ask. You say, hey, what's my all-in fee? And the word there is all in. You're paying me, I got $1 million with you, $100,000 with you, 8,000 billion, trillion, million. How much does it cost? Now, the interesting thing is, well, we just charge 1%. Okay, that's not what I asked. What is my all-in fee? I got $100,000 with you. You charge me 1%. That's $1,000. Is that the only fee I pay? And you will know, if you're dealing with an honest broker, how they answer that question. Because if they say yes, then you say, well, how? I have these mutual funds. Are they free? There's an expense ratio. So that's how you know if you're dealing with an honest broker. Your all-in fee. If they just say your investment management fee that you pay to this firm, that I literally could care less. I mean, it makes sense to know that, but that's not your all-in fee. As I always say, if you have 1% to the manager and 50 basis points to the fund, your all-in fee is 1.5. All right, so what was $1,000 on $100,000 is now $1,500. What was $1 million on $100,000 is now $15,000. Now there might be cost of trades. There might be cost of, well, how's that? This other firm, not the one in Portsmouth, another one. They had like a 20 basis point. It was freaking crazy, dude. Like the all-in fee was like 2.25. That's why I had to leave. I said, this is nuts. And I'll never forget a client asking this guy, the all-in fee. And he was slicing and dicing every which way to Sunday. I'll never forget this one guy said, dude, just tell me the all-in fee. I just want to know, what's my fee? It's $100,000. So I said, what's it cost? And the guy it was like pulling teeth. And I was like, yeah, because it's too expensive. And everybody knows that. Anyway, so that's the answer, Greg. Ask them. If they say, well, your investment management fee is 1%, I say, what is my all-in fee? If they hem and haw, you got to find somebody else. If they say, oh, yeah, all-in fee, all included is investment management fee plus the fees the funds that they charge. That's a little bit more of a straight shooter. But if it's just a hem and haw, like I said, of investment management fee, and they're overlooking the other stuff, that's the wrong answer. And then, of course, if you say, all right, how much does it cost me total? That should be everything: trades, investment fees, mutual fund fees, ETF fees. Any fees should be affiliated with that, and they should be able to freaking pull that out in 2 seconds flat. Hope this helps. Thanks.